So hi, I am Kelsey. I'm an educator and intuitive professional astrologer and energetic activator. My main focus and modality is astrology and using the knowledge of the stars to empower you to align with the highest potential of your soul based on your unique chart. I also work with crystals and read cards. Astrology has really helped me in all of these modalities: human design, astrology, tarot, oracle cards. Crystals have really helped me to align with what I came here to be and what I came here to, the journey and the story and the mission that I came here to play out. It's really given me so much clarity and insight into who I am, why I am the way I am, why things are happening the way that they are when they're happening, which we can look at the transits for that. There's so much to astrology, and it really just it's my thing. I love it so much, and I'm just so passionate about sharing it with you all, and so excited to be doing this third pop-up room this week for you guys to be able to do that. So thank you all for being here and for coming back and joining us. And to mirror what Jada said, if anyone wants to ping in some friends, spread the word, send this room to your friends, follow our club, and if you follow any of us here, the moderators, we will add you to be a member of the club, and you can add people to the club as well yourself. So those are some ways you can continue connecting with us. I also have a newsletter that I'll be sending out on Monday. This is pretty new, through my website. So if you want to get on the list for that, you can sign up in my website, which you can find all that information in my bio here in Clubhouse. And so, yeah, I'm just really excited to be sharing more things with you guys about astrology and human design and awakening your potential. My stats: I'm a Libra rising, a Taurus sun, and a Sagittarius moon. My chart ruler is Venus and Gemini. And human design, I'm a 1-3 pure sacral manifesting generator. And that is me. Today I will be talking about your midheaven and why your midheaven matters for aligning with your power and your highest path. So your birth chart is a mandala, and at the top of this mandala, the circle of your birth chart, is the midheaven, and it is literally the highest point of your chart and the highest path of your potential. So really growing into and aligning with your midheaven is really going to help you just have a sense of direction and kind of like an energetic goal or like vision or dream that you're really here to move towards and to embody. And it really gives a lot of insight too into your life purpose and your mission and how you're meant to like play the energy of how you're meant to play out your mission. So I'll be going through all the midheaven signs, and I also have a blog post on the midheaven and with affirmations for each sign, so you can look up your midheaven. And before we get too much into this, pull up your astrology chart and your human design chart so you can follow us along. And you can use astro-charts for astrology and mybodygraph.com for human design. And so knowing your midheaven is really important because, again, like I said, it really gives a lot of insight into what your highest potential is and what your highest path of growth and the way in which your purpose is really here to like be played out in the energy of your life path. So just to go through all the midheavens, we'll start with Aries. Aries midheaven is really here to be a leader and to embody the energy of Aries through their career. And specifically, this is like tied to life purpose and your mission. So this is really going to be like embodying this energy is really just going to help you attract things to you that will align you with your highest potential and will align you with the mission that you came here to play out, and really activate your power. So Aries midheaven is really here to be a leader, really here to be confident and bold with the way that they're doing things, and really here to show up in a way that inspires other people. They're cardinal fire, so they're here to lead through passion and through confidence and through bravery. And a lot of Aries midheavens can have a tendency to be kind of getting into the shadow a little bit here, a little bit too independent. So really make sure that you're kind of informing people as you're making these decisions and making these moves and taking action towards things, because Aries midheaven, it needs to take action. It needs to feel safe taking action, but they also need to know when to ask for help and know when to collaborate with people in order to kind of bring that action to a completion. Taurus midheaven is very much here to practice self-care, to embody sensuality, and to help others kind of be inspired in that and really also stand in their worth. The Taurus rules the second house, and the second house is all about how your worthiness plays into your finances and plays into your love life and your material possessions, and kind of how everything in your life stems from worthiness. So that's a very big lesson for Taurus midheaven, is accepting and allowing yourself to feel worthy of what you desire and what you want, and really embodying that in your life to be able to attract things to you. Gemini midheaven is here to communicate, is here to share ideas, to help people kind of awaken and change their perception based on their ideas and their stories, and how they can so beautifully articulate stories in order to inspire other people to really kind of question and be curious about the things that they believe and the things that they are perceiving to be true. And Gemini midheaven is also a very great connector. So if you have this placement, you're really here to connect other people together and really bring people into a collective state of unity. And that is how you can really align with this midheaven placement, is through doing that, through going out and experiencing people and meeting people, and just like finding connection wherever you go and being open and curious about that. Cancer midheaven, which Leah and I share. Cancer midheaven is really, and this is, the midheaven is usually based off the rising sign as well. So I'll say that if you don't know your exact birth time, it's kind of hard to calculate this accurately. So it is very important to know your birth time in order to be able to calculate this accurately for you. So Cancer midheavens are very much here to follow their intuition and to lead people into feeling, and lead from a place that allows people to feel nurtured and feel supported and feel like safe to be able to kind of embody their highest. And Cancer energy is their cardinal water. So they're very much here to initiate feelings and initiate all things emotion and intuition. And a really good example of this is like retreats, like hosting retreats, or hosting, kind of what we're doing right now is like hosting spaces where we're sharing with people in order to like help them kind of cultivate their greatest sense of being. So that is very in alignment with Cancer midheaven, is really kind of like embodying the energy of helping other people to really like feel safe, to be able to grow and to be their best selves. Leo midheaven is very much here to shine their light on other people. They're fixed fire, so they're very much here to be passionate, to be confident, to be courageous, and you can kind of see a little bit of parallels with Aries as well in this, with the fire energy of just being very bold and being very passionate and outgoing and really shining their light on other people. So Leo midheaven is really here to be of service and to shine their light and really empower people to awaken to their light, and really empower people to step into their confidence through the way that Leo, does this so boldly. So if this is your midheaven placement, it's really important for you to stand in your power and to know, be aware of what you have to offer the world, and be, unafraid of sharing that, and really sharing that from a place of unconditional love. Virgo midheaven is here to be of service they're an earth sign. They're mutable earth, so they're very much here to be adaptable and flexible in a way that is also practical and efficient. So Virgo midheaven is very much here to, again, be of service and really give back to the collective in a way that kind of inspires people to find harmony within themselves and within the world itself. And Virgo midheaven can also look like someone who is, teaching, or someone who is like kind of like a motivational coach, or someone who's really like just inspiring people to be their best self, and really like just giving kind of selflessly in that way, but also making sure they're not giving too much, because the energy of Virgo can have a tendency to lead to burnout. So if this is your midheaven placement, or any placements you have in Virgo, be sure to take time for yourself and hermit a little bit when you need to. Libra midheaven, you're here to bring harmony to the world. You're really here to balance, to create connection. Libra is cardinal air, so they're really here to initiate all things of the air energy, which is communication, intellect, and harmony and peace, and really bring that to the world, and really be seen as that way, really be seen in that light as well. And Libra is kind of in line, Libra midheaven is kind of in line with Gemini midheaven, and really bringing people together and creating connection, creating collaborations, and being really concerned of the other and how they can really help and support the other. Scorpio midheaven is here to transform, to go through death and rebirth cycles, so that they can really share this with other people and really inspire other people to a big lesson for Scorpio energy in general, but specifically for midheaven placement, if this is your midheaven, you're really here to stand in your power through really allowing yourself to be different and to be kind of interested in the things you are. If they, are taboo or occult or seen as weird, like really embracing that about yourself so that you can really give that back to other people and not being afraid of how you might be seen. Because when we're really truly ourselves, we attract the right people to us that really need our gifts. And this is something that Scorpio midheaven can really align with in a big way that can just cause this amazing ripple effect once they do. So if you're Scorpio midheaven, really important for you to stand in your power and to own that about yourself and to own your ability to go deep and be able to rise from the ashes and know that that is inspiring people, even if you don't see direct results of that. Sagittarius midheaven is really here to seek to understand and really be a philosopher of life. They're really here to kind of in line with Gemini midheaven as well, since they're sister signs. Sagittarius midheaven is really here to be a student of life and to teach people through their experiences and to really take the things that they've learned through the lessons and the experiences they've had, lessons they've learned and the experiences they've had, to really give that back to others and to really kind of help people to question their belief systems and really have this easygoing, like easy-go-lucky way of being instead of kind of this like rigid way of being that I feel most of us have been conditioned to. So Sagittarius midheaven is really here to wake people up and really here to allow people to own their truth and inspire that in others as well. Capricorn midheaven is here to build a strong foundation. You're really here to bring order to the world and structure and discipline, because that is what it takes to achieve success. The road to success is paved in failure, and Capricorn midheaven knows this and knows that the path to their highest alignment is through making quote unquote mistakes, through failing, so that they can really learn what they need. It's very kind of like a 1-3 profile energy, like going through the motions of learning from experiences in order to know what works best, so that you can really align with the energy of success and really have a firm foundation of what you're going into. And Capricorn midheaven also is very intuitive and very psychic, and I feel like this isn't something that's talked about a lot when it comes to Capricorn energy, but it is very much there. And so you can really tap into that by kind of like getting curious about yourself and making space for yourself. And this goes for any placement. And when it comes to awakening your intuitive gifts, like really giving yourself space to get curious and get to know yourself and what you're capable of. Aquarius midheaven is here to be unique and be individual and be seen as eccentric. They're really here to help the collective by embodying their own truth and individuality and using that to inspire other people. They're also here to innovate the world as we see it, to innovate the world as we know, to really bring us into a new paradigm with this like fearless vision and this like, Aquarius is fixed air. So they're very much here to firmly bring us into a new way of being and into new forms of communication, so that we can really step into this new paradigm that we all want to enter and have been speaking of entering for a while. And Aquarius midheaven is really the embodiment of that and really here to kind of show people what that looks like. Pisces midheaven is here to they are mutable water. They're here to use their intuitive gifts to give back to the world and share their innate wisdom with the world, and they're natural healers. So if you have a Pisces midheaven, very important to tap into this part of yourself and really kind of again, get curious about this potential that you have to be a healer and to really help people tap into their emotions and process those and move them through the innate wisdom that you have, so that we can bring humanity closer to the dream that we all have of peace. So that is Pisces midheaven, and I feel complete with that. Yeah.
I think that rooster just felt complete.